Do I think the IT and IT service management will go away? The answer to that is it's already happening. So we have many customers already around the world who use the Heat 2013 platform for the automation of business processes outside of IT. Some of those which are more popular than others: HR, facilities, finance, and customer service and business operations are many of the business functions which today leverage our capabilities for improved service quality. This actually, by the way, is a very interesting phenomena for a couple of reasons. One, because our vision as a company is to help customers, our customers, with that relentless improvement of service quality. And that poor CIO, of course, ever since IT was invented, has been held accountable for doing more with less and automating business processes inside of IT. Having said that, there are many organizations outside of IT who, dare I say, arguably have got away with not being held accountable. And actually, we've been very accepting of inferior service quality from many of those organizations. Many companies I talk to will actually confidentially tell me that they're okay with HR providing inferior service. Well, not anymore. And by the way, the same is true in finance and those other business areas that I talked about, because those companies that are going to be competitive in the decade ahead are going to demand improved service quality from every organization. And of course, there are many similarities in those organizations when you compare and contrast them to IT. So take HR, for example. Well, what about the standard process for onboarding a new employee? What about in facilities where you may have problems with your HVAC, for example, your air conditioning unit? You're just logging an incident. It's just another service process that needs to be automated. So what we're seeing in the progressive companies that we're working with is not so much thinking about service management from a core IT perspective, but leveraging our platform as a service so that they have the ability to automate these processes across the enterprise. So what does it mean? It means that in itself is one of the reasons that service management as a category continues to grow globally as more and more customers realize the value that they can provide by deploying these platforms outside of IT. The second is that, here's the thing. 10 years from now, as a vision, my belief is that people will no longer have thought about deploying an IT service management solution. They will have already have thought about deploying and be well along their way of deploying an enterprise service management platform that will automate and standardize all of these service processes across the enterprise from a single platform. And that obviously presents a huge opportunity to us at Front Range, and many of our customers, as I mentioned, are well on their way to doing that.